What's up, fellas? It's your main man. Back on the scene with another video. This was terrible, man. This was Jesus Christ, man. I mean, come on. Both of these old ass men were dodging questions. Nothing, deep on policies, just attacking each other. Trump was just wasting way too much time defending himself. He should have just brushed that stuff off. Thank you, Joe, but this is what I'm going to do. That's what he should have done. But he didn't do that. Biden, I don't know what he was talking about. Yeah, this is what we get. We got two old ass men running for president. Man. Fact check Biden's false statement on black unemployment. President Joe Biden attempted to contrast him particularly on the unemployment rate among black Americans, which he claimed has been the lowest during his presidency. Black unemployment is the lowest level it has been in a long, long time, Biden said. Facts first, this is false. Black unemployment is not at its lowest it has been in a long time. The black or African American unemployment rate was 6.1 in May 2024, higher than a record set under the administration when it fell to an adjusted low of 4.8 in April 2023. The previous record was set less than 4 years prior during the Trump administration when it fell to a seasonally adjusted 5.3% in 2019. Yeah, neither one of them was talking about anything. And the unemployment thing, they don't count people who aren't on or not on or getting unemployment. The people who just fell off, they don't count that. So I would like to know what the real numbers are. Biden did get a good shot in when he called him what did he say? But it's something about his morals. I can't remember what he said off the top of my head. But he smoked Trump on that one. Other than that, he was just stumbling around. They cut him off a couple times because he's about to fall off. Now let's see what RFK has to say. RFK Jr. slams Biden and Trump for answers on national debt and COVID. Independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who should have been at the debate. This is how crooked this country is. He should have been there. Yeah, slam both Joe Biden and President Donald Trump on the rising national debt and the handling of the beer bug 19 pandemic, two issues discussed at the beginning of CNN's presidential debate. Kennedy and the live studio audience at his debate rebuttal event in West Hollywood, California, listened to the feed on CNN's debate as Biden and Trump debated their economic records in response to the opening questions from CNN moderators Jack Tapper and Dana Bash. I mean, they didn't address anything. That's the thing that got me. They didn't really address anything. They just skated over stuff. So that doesn't make me want to vote for either one. You got to give me something of substance, man. He chastised both candidates for increasing the national debt, which both of them did. So did Obama, which he called an existential problem while insisting that his voice would have added clarity to the conversation on the issue had he qualified for the debate. I don't see why he didn't. President Trump came into office promising to balance the budget. Instead, he spent more money in office than every president in the United States history combined, Kennedy said, echoing an argument made by Biden during the debate. Biden will beat him, he continued. By the time he leaves office, he'll have run up more than President Trump. That's why we have inflation, which is true. They're printing money to pay for things we can't afford. we can't afford to support Ukraine. We can't afford to support Israel. If they want to have a war, they have it on their own terms. I mean, with their money. This is the reason they need me on stage, because I would confront them with what they did. Kennedy had. That's why you're not on stage. Kennedy also responded to Trump criticizing Biden for implementing health mandates in response to COVID-19, a tactic Trump also utilized during his administration. He blamed both presidents for failing to adequately respond to the COVID-19 pandemic. This is another illustration by why this is so problematical, because these two presidents shut down every business or country, he said. I don't think that was worded right. Kennedy used both issues to differentiate himself from both Biden and Trump throughout his campaign, as he seeks to portray himself as a political outsider who would reform conventional policy positions supported by both Democrats and Republicans. I'm not going to read all that. Trump finishes ahead of Biden. Fact check. Trump falsely claims Biden has used the term super predators. That was Hillary Clinton. So he's got to stay away from just talking BS. If he wants to win, stay away from talking BS and stick to, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do it. Because when you're in a debate, you shouldn't. He spent too much time defending himself for what Joe Biden would say. He just take it in and get back to the facts. And Biden, the same thing, man. He's not. Well, he can't speak on really anything he did. That's one problem where he falls, because he didn't do anything. Black vote, man. Beside them old niggas, I think he's gonna lose the black vote. The old civil rights generation, baby boomers, he's got that. I mean, they're not gonna let that go. But the younger folks, they're not trying to hear. And shout out to Jason Black for that. That's where I got that from. Well, he didn't speak of super predators, but the crap he was talking when he was debating Bernie Sanders, you can see there's C-SPAN footage of that. I didn't like what he was talking about, man. So they knew what they were going to do with that bill, how the effects on the black community when they made it, because they were debating it. Because Bernie Sanders was saying, I'm not sure. So I'm not so sure we're not just locking up people, or rather, as opposed to finding a real solution. And I'm paraphrasing. Words to that effect. So, my thoughts is just, this was terrible. I mean, neither one of them said anything that appealed to me. So we'll see on the second one. And Trump's team, you guys, man, if you really want to win, man, you gotta school him on debating, man. He's got to learn how to debate, and both of these fools need to learn how to answer the goddamn question. But anyways, I'm not gonna long stroke this one, brothers. If you haven't already, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll see you brothers in the next video. Peace.